I lost some brother, I lost my mind. Then a nigga did that time. I like a fin, but it ain't my time. Tell me how you waste your time. Don't show no love, that shit ain't me. My pockets too full, I'm clutching the E. They want me dead, can't D.I.E. I'm drop the low.
Time to go play some football.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. The run inside. It's Dickens. Oh, spins away. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now in 2nd and 14. Keelan Russell. Looking left. Got a man. It's Sanders. Turning it on. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. Crosses the 45. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
He lets it fly. Got him on the sideline. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays? This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. In the red area, it's Dickens. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy would...
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Russell on play action. Finds his man. It's Dickens. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Trying play action. Going for 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown Tide! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Big Kalen the boy, man. Shit, let go. We got to keep you here for a long time, man.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it full. Could be an alley. The 40. Past the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Bama!
And this crowd was was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Russell. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Let's talk about Alabama. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is...
This is how offense gonna look this year for real.
Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Throwing Russell. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They go play action with Russell. Got a man, it's Rodgers.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Across the 45. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jenkins. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Dickens. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. Got enough for the 1st. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Dickens. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Slams it ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything.
Here comes that Alabama offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Keelan Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Meadows. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Makes the catch, it's Sanders. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Whoa!
It's complete. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Russell on play action. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Little over anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And that just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not.
Boy, look at this. Oh no. Yeah. Gotta go to practice for this game. We're on the team we're gonna practice for. On the team we're gonna practice for. Auburn. They wanna play everybody hard. Every game. They play us. They think it's the damn Super Bowl. It's a national title game for their ass. Not this time. Gonna be 33 of them. Okay.
Black 14.
I turn it up. Get in there. Slow ass nigga.
Set. Black 88. Black 88. Cross. Set up.
Who's that?
Set. 85. 88.
Come on now. Right there.
29.
Still gonna catch you.
Here we go. Set. Red 18. Red 88.
Whoa. I'll be slaying against Auburn though. One team I can't be slaying against. I should have interviewed me before the game. Got some rap reports for him.
The Iron Bowl, 3 simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt and in many cases starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this define this great sport. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, could coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack.
Jake ass shit. They put up 3 points already.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Running inside, it's Dickens. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Crazy.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Dickens. Might have a chance. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Quick handoff. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Russell. Fires downfield.
He threw that too.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would.
Damn, man.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Now they'll try the right side. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
There we go.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Dropping back, it's Russell. He'll get rid of it. That's caught. It's Meadows.
Hold on.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Dickens.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like it because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it.
Turn on the
It'd be a
lights.
good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space,
Hold
but
it.
that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Go.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Oh, yeah, get him out the way.
Looking for room, it's Dickens. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Just feeds the running back. On his feet at the 40. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for him.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Alabama! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers.
Hey, Stan, hope you're watching.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Throwing Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Sanders. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Russell. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So
he wants to take the top off. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He is in. Touchdown, Crimson. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the Alabama offense coming onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Keelan Russell. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Dickens. Picks up the 1st down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10.
And obviously, this guy's been hyped up when we talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Dickens. Fighting off the defender. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Dickens. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Faces man. Defense.
Been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. The give to the lone running back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Tide is rolling as Alabama starts to pull away from Auburn.
Yeah, and Alabama handling the moment. Obviously, we know they got great players, great tradition, but handling...
The Tide ready to roll on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll try the right side. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go play action with Russell. Pulls it in, it's Jenkins. Big pickup on that one, they'll mark him out at the 40.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. The toss sweep to the right. Shakes off the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Fires into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And so after the miscue, they'll back up and try it again on 1st and goal. Russell. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hollywood.
That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Getting set for the point after.
Got a 16 trade.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. With the catch, it's Kane. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Final game of the regular season, just waiting on this clock to run out. Let's check out the top 12 scoreboard right now. All of these teams fighting for playoff spots, and this is what you want to do when you're in the hunt. Finish a game like these guys have done. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's Williams to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a move to get open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? Here comes the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Spins away from the defender. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Throwing Russell. Snared on the right sideline, and he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
You know, and that's real demoralizing for the defense, too, because the coverage on that play wasn't terrible. He just threw it in a place where only his guy could make the catch. There's nothing you could have done defensively to prevent that effort. Now, all of a sudden, the offense, man, they are knocking on the door.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Bama! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. Makes it past the marker. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. There's a crease. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
They'll try to run for it. Inside the 25. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
like it's still beyond.